Hi everyone, right back. Altitude scale modeling with another newsflash. Number 6. Newsflash. Dun 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 dun. In this newsflash, we're going to go over the usual: what I've been buying, adding to the stash, tools, finished builds, more tools, what I'm working on, news, commentary. First of all, how y'all doing? I hope we're all surviving in this pandemic. You know, I run a hardware store and we're busier than hell right now. Record sales, we had record sales before it. Now we're having records on the record sales. We have not had any time off. We've just been working our tushies off. Plus, the hobby end of the store is doing really well, selling lots and lots of products. Hopefully, I can slow down enough to get the actual website done. But, as I said before, you can always PM me, email me what you would like, and I can get it for you. No worries. So, I hope you guys are all staying safe. Several of my staff have been tested for COVID. We've all continued to be negative. Being at 10,000 feet, the whole county only has 70 cases, and those are mostly brought over from the amount of tourists who are currently invading our county for the summer. Normally, we don't have this many tourists. We have a good influx, but people have left everywhere where the COVID is raging and come here. We've got license plates from, and I'm not going to mention any states, just license plates from states that have been peaking lately. The top 10 COVID states are invading. It is what it is. Hopefully they know what they're doing and they're staying safe. So, what should we start with? Well, as I like to say when I post things on Scale Model Graveyard, go big or go home. Let's start big. Y'all remember that beautiful B26 that, who did that? ICM? ICM did that 48 scale B26. Hobbyboss decided we needed a 30-second scale A26. 30-second scale. Look at that. Monster. Couple of schemes. Some information. A cat jumping up behind me. Hold on, she'll go away in a second. She's got one more level. There we go. So, 30-second scale A26. How big is that? That's a monster. It's not the biggest one though. It's the biggest monster. This 35th scale, hemped and container together in one. Before from Trumper, you could buy the container, you could buy the truck, but I do not believe you could buy them together. These will be coming in reviews soon. Now, what I meant by bigger, I meant bigger. Because 132nd isn't big enough, 124 isn't big enough. Hobby Boss decided we all needed a 1/18th scale ME262. I love the ME262. I think it's a beautiful aircraft, especially considering the era it was made. Well, this one's an 18th scale. Yes, there'll be a review on it. And yes, part of that review will be comparing it to the beautiful 48 scale one that Hobby Boss does that I built many of. Great box art, look right there. Right there. Try to catch it before it gets off the ground. That's why they used to have those spockles with the red undersides to protect them while they were taking off when they were most vulnerable. 18th scale. Can you believe that? 18th scale. All right. For you car lovers out there, we've got Mobius's new Mobius's new F100. There's like cat hairball right there. That's why I made that look. Service bed truck. That service bed will fit on any of the other long bed trucks they have. Hold that thought. Sorry about that. Apparently, cat decided to hairball up on a couple of my models. Anyway, if you know Mobius, these are beautiful truck kits. They've got the Ford licenses. They're going to keep doing it. Eventually, they're going to have this with the other kind of beds, plus all the other years. I'm excited. It's going to make a great diorama build. And Chevelle released finally the 69 Chevelle to go along with the beautiful new tooled 68 Chevelle they did. You know, different taillights, a few other differences, and great box art. And for those of you still into muscle cars, AMT in round 2 re-released this. It wasn't a bad kit when it came out. It does have some new pad printed tires, and it includes 2 Goodyear Blue Streak drag slicks. So, these were beautiful cars in the 442 W30. Fast. And because they have a James Bond tie-in, they have a James Bond police car from, I believe, Diamonds Are Forever is when this one was in. You see on there? Yep, Diamonds Are Forever. So expect a lot of James Bond kits. It's your basic old AMT kit with new decals, new details, new light bar. Look, it's even got guns. I'll until someone complains about that. And I just love this box art. 63 Ford Galaxy 500. 60s made some beautiful cars, didn't they? Alright, so that's some of the cars. We'll get to some more in a second. Meng released the French crew for their French tank. So it comes with the crew, and it comes with the bicycle. So, a little addition to your diorama. Now, Meng continued on, released the Flamethrower Wasp vehicle. Essentially a Jeep with a flamethrower on it. Again, nice little addition to any diorama you want to do. And then I got this from Meng. What is this? It's a red Meng box. It does not say anywhere what this is, except on the sticker that my distributor put on it, which says Meng Military New China 1949. So, we're going to do a review, but we're going to see what's actually in this Meng 1949 Chinese box. And if I read Chinese, it might say right there. This is BS013 1/35 scale. It's like Christmas. It is tan plastic, a kind of Jeep looking thing. A box with a surprise in it. Foam. This box contains 2 resin figures, some resin parts I don't want to take out. So, who do you think that might be? Maybe a North Korean dictator? And then you get a driver, resin. These look pretty good. Still don't know exactly. I mean, we know it's a Jeep type vehicle. We have instructions that show. There you go. We ended up just doing a full little quick inbox review on it, just so you can see what you're getting if you decide to buy one of these. Leader driver. Leader driver. That's what it says. Anyway, so you walk into a hobby store with no idea what you're looking at. You see this Meng box with Chinese writing. Now you know what you're going to get. Okay. Let's talk Hasegawa for a second. Hasegawa has decided that it would be cool to release girl figures with some of their car kits. Okay, I can live with that. On some of them, you know. Toyota 2000 GT with 60 girl figure. Love the car. So you get this she resin or is she plastic? She is, looks to be resin. So, that's alright. Appropriate girl for appropriate car. And, you know, she's not too scantily clad. Then, of course, we get into Volkswagen Beetle 1966 with a California blonde girl. She is scantily clad. She is with a Beetle. And if that's a 60s bikini, I don't think they were that revealing in the 60s. And she is also resin for the leg missing. I do like the color of that body. So, 60s California girl and surfer Beetle. Then we get into, I guess this is the last one I brought out. This one, which is completely going to get the world in a tizzy. Kuba wagon with girl dressed as Nazi figure. Sexy Nazi girl. Sexy Nazi girl. Kuba wagon in the appropriate markings. Now, is this something we really needed? Is there a reason? Another resin. There's also a, which apparently I don't have over here, one with an American military girl figure. I believe it's a Jeep. No advertisement. Well, I'll find out. I may have already showed it. So, think what you will of Hasegawa right now. However, they did release this beautiful tractor, which I think I've shown before, but I love it. That's cool. They have a combine too I want to get. So, anyway, guys, watch my other ones. You know, Scott and I are building a helicopter, which I'll show you. Down the line, we're going to build a fully detailed 3/50th scale, I think it's the USS Alaska, or the Indianapolis. Might be the Indianapolis. With full detail res and photo etch set. It's going to take forever. So I thought I'd buy a small 700 scale ship, AFV Club. Thought, well, how hard can it be? It's probably something simple. But in my haste, I didn't realize detail upset. This little tiny 700 scale ship, which is obviously no bigger than this box, comes with that sheet of resin because I'm a bonehead. Can you imagine the size of that stuff? So I don't think I will be using that to practice before my build with Scott. More Meng. British Warrior. Check it out. I believe they include that bar armor in PE. If I can remember my review, the review I watched, it's sealed, so I'm not going to open it, but precision PE parts and road wheel painting mess set. Yeah, so those come in plastic and they come in PE. You decide. I've made the decision. Here's the Ryefield one I've been waiting for a long time, since I heard it was announced. Sherman full interior kit. We need a Sherman with full interior. Now we have one. That's going to be beautiful. You know, Ryefield makes beautiful kits. There's one there. And you can also buy the detail up set, which includes side skirts, ammo bins, masking sets. So this goes along with that Ryefield Sherman for an additional $10. ICM. How about this? Skymaster. We've been waiting for a good one. 48 scale. Not going to be huge. It's going to look good though. And another Meng. Jagdpanzer with the towing unit on it. Tank destroyer. Includes a jib crane for lifting heavy things and the engine. So it can take its own engine out. Another beautiful main tank. This I did forget to last time. This is going along into my diorama of my Airfix B-17, which I'm hoping to get back to. I'm hoping to slow down enough to get back. Let's see what ICM have been up to, shall we? Get them over here. First, if you bought the 30-second scale, of course now I can't think of what it was. Y'all know which one I'm talking about. Fortunately, I can't remember. Phil Flory built it. It was beautiful. Here it is. There's some crew members to go along with it. Okay. Then let's step into World War II. Look at this. Three World War II vehicles. One kit. Three. Those three right there. The Desert Patrol set. Australian. No, they're all Australian. I guess Australian national is something. Let's see. Australian Mounted Division. Using the British production Model T. That'll be fun. Fun little sandy desert build. And ICM is all over the Model T because those are Model Ts. And check this out. Model T fire truck. How cool is that? It's really cool. Put that along with the other fire trucks you're building. Model T delivery car. How cool is that? If they made a paddy wagon, we could copy it off the Hot Wheels thing. But it does come with the Texaco stickers you see right there, the decals. And one last Model T. Model T RNAS armored car. Most numerous vehicle in history. What RNAS stands for, and it doesn't tell me. One of you can tell me, but look at that. Look what they did to a Model T. The innovations of war. Here's something people have been talking about. It was supposed to be released at the Nationals in Texas, which did not happen. Ready? Tamiya H version of the Lightning. Limited edition. It's only going to be in a white box with this little piece of paper right there. New sprues to make it the H version. I'll do a review and show you what those are, but look, white box, limited edition. If you can find one, get your hands on it. Edward. Wild Sow. Sui. Sow. I don't know what it means. But this is episode 1, Ring of Fire. One of their limited edition sets, so it includes a BF-109 G5 and G6. This is a dual combo kit. It's got PE and resin parts, and it's got those schemes on there. Released in cooperation with Neil Page, Falkeen's Luftwaffe blog. It's got a metal pin in it, acoustic pipes. There you go. You think that's cool? This box art is amazing. Spitfire Story, the few. These are Mark 1s leading up to the Battle of Britain and early Battle of Britain. So you've got the dual prop with the flat canopy, the 3-bladed prop with the rounded canopy. You've got all these versions. I mean, look at that. I hope they come out with the box art print for that, because I would love it. Dual combo, marking for 10 options, and then there's a resin figure of Sir Douglas Robert Stewart Bader. Show the resin figure? Nope. There you go. How cool is that? Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Mini art. Pallets. Pallet jacks. Which also includes the tubs and some pallets. Big Sin PE set, the weapons for the tornado for the Desert Babe. Mickey. Styrene Syndicate, Red Dragon Model Works, building a 200 scale Titanic. I want to build along with him. So I'm going to do a build. While he's building, I'm going to build. Got my Titanic right here. I bet I get done before he does. 200 Titanic. Well, mine might be 200 millimeters. Doesn't say. But, Mick, I'm with you, buddy. Great Wall Hobby's been making a couple of amazing 72nd ones, an F-15, an F-14, issue 27? F-15E, celebrating D-Day. And if you know anything about this kit, you know, this is a great 72nd kit. And I don't do many 72nds, but I think I'm going to need it to go along with my A10 I just finished. We're almost to the bottom. More mini art. T60 screen plant Stalingrad. Full interior kit. Another beautiful tank for mini art. The next version of the wagon. They've been several. I'm going to get them all because I like the schemes. I love this one. Croatia T55A. Not a full interior kit, which is perfectly fine, but I love those schemes. That one back here. That looks amazing. This one here, like it was graffitied. Both of them very nice. And you get 6 different schemes to choose from. 2 more kits. Sla Apc T54 with Dozer Blade Interior Kit. This box is heavy. How many parts are in here? Doesn't say. This one is heavy. And last and certainly not least, from Mini Art, Grant Mark II. These are such iconic looking little tanks. 6 different schemes. This is not an interior kit either, but good looking little kit. I got a pile over there. So that's it for kits. That's what happens when I don't do this for 6 weeks. I got 2 Tamiya Aggressors F-16s, and I bought these decal sheets because I like the look of all of those. Don't know which couple I'm going to do yet. The black one just probably end up being maybe these 2, or maybe I'll just buy more kits to do them all, because all the decals are in there for all of these. So I would need 6. In the tool department, trumpeters come out with some scrapers. Those who want a seam scrape. 2 different ones. Do I have them open? Open. Open. No. This one is this one. And I've been using it a lot. It's very sharp, very lethal. Works really well. I'll do a demo video on it. This one, I think, is just a smaller version of that one. and it's much more lethal point on the end of it. This one's kind of rounded. This one's kind of deadly. Now I think I copied Zucamori. Zucamori has this one, which I've had for a long time, which I like. I like it because it looks like old school Japanese style tool. So these two from Trumpeter. These two. Edward did an interesting thing. Pre-cut painting masks and mask edge. So I've got 3 here. This one's for the BF109E. This one's for the BF109F and G. This one is just a blotch set. So you get a mask to do the canopies and stuff, and you get photo etch templates for the blotch camo that appear to match the aircraft, the tail, and the sides of the fuselage. I saw these the other day and thought, that is interesting. So I ordered them. I think this has been out for a while. Perforated steel plate. Join them together and make a runway, or you can use them just for a 48 scale. Got some books, because I got the 32nd scale Mosquito and a couple 48 scale Mosquitoes. I got both of these. And Stuka. And the new Abrams Squad, the Merkava. And Ammo MIG's newest weathering magazine, Abandoned. These have great detail. K. Dale, miss her. She was a good person. It's a shame. 1987 to 2019, she was so young. Anyway, let's not get maudlin. There's what you can do in this magazine. This is interesting because it's a brand new kit.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Siri likes to jump in when she least expects it. And weathering aircraft. Rarities. This one has unique paint schemes on it. Primer at SU-27, that lemon yellow primer. You can get these either the physical way or you can get them electronically. And Mr. Finishing Surfacer came out with a 1500 white. And Scale 75 has a brush, cream soap brush conditioner that I saw someone using that I want to try. AK Gen 3 acrylics have their new primers, gray, white, black. We all know pretty much I use Stynylrez, rebranded. One of them is rebranded UMP right here. There we go. Rebranded UMP, Stynylrez. And I love them. So I'm going to compare in the video. Mr. Hobby came out with, these are brushes. You may wonder why. Well, we've got these weathering colors, which are the same bottle as their cements, which have a brush. These do not have a brush. So you either use a brush, or now you can buy the brushes to dip in there. They were $1, so I bought a few. Let's see, so that's our tool pile. Since our last meeting, I finally finished my A10, my 72nd A10. I don't do 72nd very often. I do not like the color scheme the way it turned out. I think this one is too light. However, the decals worked out great. the weapons, the weathering. Overall, I like it, except hear that? Oops. One of the nose weight marbles came loose. Obviously, I didn't glue the canopy down yet. So that's done. Scott and I's build, the Blackhawk, is in this stage now. We should be getting together soon to work on these. Yeah, we're getting moving right along. Those should be done hopefully by the end of the year. My train, my NASCAR kit, my Airfix B17 video build, none of those have made any progress since our last talk. So, there you have it. How's that for a long news flash? Now, the newsflash format next time will be taking a different approach. I'm not going to announce it now because I don't want someone to borrow my idea. However, I'm getting a new computer. Apple just released the new 27-inch iMac with 1080p front-facing camera and 10-core processor, and wow. So I'm going to get deeper into YouTube. I love modeling, and it's the only thing that's keeping me sane while everyone else is at home and we're up there working our butts off. And as I said before, they say we're essential, but sometimes we feel expendable because sometimes people just don't realize the risk my employees have put themselves through to make sure we stay open for the community. There was a time when this all started in March and April where in our town there were 2 places open, us and Safeway. That's it. And everyone came in. And we handled them all, we treated them all with respect. The longer this goes on, the less respect people are showing, and it's not being very fun. So remember, if you got to be home collecting unemployment, making more on unemployment than you were making, respect the people who are still working because they are risking their health to help make sure you get helped. And I'm not going to go on a long tangent about it. Just remember, this is affecting all of us, working and not working. So, take care. Like I said, I'm getting a new computer, so we're going to have better videos, better detail, better camera work, faster processors. So I'll be able to edit faster, post faster, do everything faster. As many requested, a model cave tour, which will be happening after I get the new computer, because I got to finish setting a few things up. Because I actually expanded my model cave to whole upstairs. Someone's driving by on an ATV right now. So that means you live at the edge of a forest. So there'll be more videos, better quality videos. All these things are not going to get reviewed, but some of them will. And I still haven't heard any suggestions for old school sprue reviews, but I'll get into those. And I think that's about where we are, because I do not want to use this as a platform for my store, High Altitude Scale Hobbies, or High Altitude Hobbies. Yeah, see, I don't even know. High Altitude Hobbies is the store, highaltitudehobbies.com. High Altitude Scale Modeling is a YouTube page. See, High Altitude Scale Modeling. That's where we are. So, thanks for watching. Take care. Be good. Be healthy. Watch lots of YouTube videos and build lots of models. Sit your ass at your chair. Turn to your bench. Build something. I've managed to finish things and work in 50 hours a week. Thanks for watching.